So here is our Play Store account, and I try to create a new app, and here the name of the app I'm going to specify it like amplifyabhi, and by default it's selected like app, so I'm not going to change it. And free, so this is a free version of application, and you can edit this later on paid app. So the free or paid option can also be changed later level. And also here the default language by default is specified like English, so I have not changed it, and there are list of available languages, you can select any one of it. And here now comes to the declaration part here. So this is a very crucial step in Play Store. So you need to go through all the developer program policies here, and timely these will also get changed, and you need to review them so that your application will be available in the Play Store. If at all your application doesn't follow these particular rules, then your application might be removed out of Play Store, and also your account might be terminated in some scenarios. So make sure you go through these particular policies before accepting them directly. So I have gone through all these policies, so I'm checking these options here: play app signing and also US export laws. So again I'm advising go through all these policies before accepting them, and let's tap on create app here. So now we have got to the dashboard here. This is our new application. So these are all the steps available for us for now. Start testing now, set up your app, provide information about your app. So these are all the required information we need to specify for our application, like a privacy policy, app access here. So what does this state like app access? Whenever you're trying to push an app to the Play Store, then your application will be reviewed by the Play Store team, and they need to have the username and password so that they can log into your application. And here username and password states like you have created an application and the user need to sign into that application to make sure he avail all the services available in that application. So you need to create a default credentials, and you need to provide it to the Google team so that they can log in and test your application and then can approve them. So go through these all points here like two-step verification, membership and subscription. If Google can't review your entire app, you may be prevented from releasing the updates. So just like I specified, right? You need to specify all these details to the Google team before providing your application for review. And here you can also add testers here, so you can add a set of testers in this particular section. And I have already have a list of testers in my account, so it is showing the same list here. You can just specify by ticking by checking it, and also you can create your own email list here. And here set privacy policy, the privacy policy page which specifies the policies regarding to your application. You need to specify this file link here, and this will be also displayed under your app in Play Store, so that anyone who wish to go through the privacy policy can go through this particular file here. And also that is a mandatory file, so please specify a privacy policy. And if you are having any issues in creating a privacy policy page, just let me know in the comment section below. There are various tools using which you can create a free privacy policy page. And let us go to other task as well. So does your app contains ads? So if your app contain ads like just like ad mob ads, so in mobile when you add Google ads, then it's considered to be like ad mob. In website and YouTube it's like AdSense, right? So if at all you are having any ads, so not only Google ad mob, there are also various ad providers. So if you are using ads in your application, you need to specify it over here. Don't forget to specify, because once the Google reviews, it might even reject sometimes if you specify no in the ads and your application contains ads. And here content rating, this is also again a crucial step here. So you need to start the questionnaire here and try to answer all these points. So specify your email address and also the category of the application here. So my application is not a game or any social networking application, so I'm just specifying it like all other types. And here, download, does the app contain any ratings relevant downloaded as a part of app package? So no. And user content sharing, does the app natively allows users to interact or exchange content with other users, so just like a social networking site? So no. And online content, promote content that initially is not a part of app download? So no. And promotion or sale of age restricted products or activities, this is also no. And now let's go through the second section. Does the app share the user's current and precise location? No. Does the app allow users to purchase digital goods? No. It's not a web engine. And no, this is also, it's not a news or education product here. And also, for my application, this is the scenario. For my application, these are the options I have selected, because this is again a basic default application which I am trying to publish to alpha state here. And whenever you're trying to publish your application, thoroughly read these points and select yes or no here. And if you try to provide wrong information here, and if you are not aware of what the question says, just try to read further in Google, or just let me know in the comment section below. I will try to help you, because if you specify wrong data here, then your app might get rejected as well. So let's specify next here. So here, when you specify, when you complete the questionnaire here in the summary page, it will show you the details regarding the questionnaire you just made. And if you think everything is right here, you can just specify on save now. And let's get back to the dashboard here. And so let us specify ads to be no here and save this information. App access, all functionality in my app is available without any restriction. And let's go back here. Target audience, so what is the target age group of your application? So let's specify 18 and over, because we do have purchase in the application. Could your store listing unintentionally appeal to children? Okay, so this is not designed for children. And save it. So there are few apps which are basically designed for children, and this particular app is not designed for children, so I've just specified it like no there. And news app, so my app is not a news app, so it's a very clear question, and I've specified no over there. And COVID-19 contact tracing app, so my app is not a publicly available COVID-19 contact tracing or status app. Saved it again. Data safety. So here you need to specify the user what are the information you are collecting here. So my app don't collect any information, and if your app collect information, then is all the user data collected by your app is encrypted in transit. So if it is yes, just specify yes here or no. And here you have got a link like learn about how you should answer the question. So I suggest you to read this particular link before answering here. And which of the following methods of account, so which of the following methods of account creation does your app support? So is it like username and password based, or authentication like OTP you need to receive, and username, password, and other authentication if any? So you can just specify here. There is no authentication, then you can just specify no here. So it's like my app does not allow user to create an account. So if you select username and password, it is again asking delete account URL, add a link that user can use to request that their account and associated data is deleted. When you specify these options, then you will have to specify a delete link as well, so that user can reach over there and try to specify like you need to remove their data. So my app don't have all these things, so I'm just specifying no here. And let's tap on next. No data collection declared, no data shared with third parties. To submit, provide a link to your privacy policy. So here we need to specify a privacy policy here. And regarding the government apps, So no, my app is not any government app, so I'm just saving it to be no here. So mostly we are done with this particular setup, your app section. And here you need to specify your app category. So what category does your app, and the manage tags here. So it's like a blog. I'm specifying here for my app, and here you need to select edit option here, and in the category you can specify anything like finance, education, and all these things are available here. So you need to select any one of it. So I'm going to select, it's like an education app here, so that I provide tutorial codes here, and education, and tap on save. And now here's store listing contact details. So here you need to specify your email address, phone number, and website link if at all you are having. And external marketing, so this section will allow your apps to be published outside Google Play. So your app will be getting advertised outside Google Play. It's like external marketing. And if you don't require, you can just specify uncheck the box here. And also you can read here, any changes may take 60 days to take effect. So let's go back again. Set up your store listing, and here you need to specify your app name, a short description, and a full description over here, and also the app icon here. So they have also specified the pixels here like 1024 by 500, and here like 512 by 512 will be your app logo. And also if you have any video promoting your application, you can just specify it here by uploading to the YouTube. You can specify the link it over here. And here you need to specify the screenshots for your application. And if at all it's like a tablet, then you can just specify the screenshots over here for the tablet version. And it's like a 10-inch tablet, then you can specify the screenshots in this particular section. And if it is for a Chromebook, then you can specify in this section screenshots. And so mostly that's it over here. And release your app. So once you specify all these things here, you need to go through the release task here. So you need to specify the countries, select the testers which we have made already, and create a new release. So once you complete this particular section here, then you will be moving to the release your app section now. So here in the production I'm going to show you here. So let's tap on create a new release, but it's always a best practice to release your app internally first. So here in the internal you need to create a new release. Here you need to specify your app here in terms of a bundle. So apks are not allowed, so you can just specify app bundles here. And if you're not sure how to generate an app bundle, just let me know in the comment section below. I will help you in creating an app bundle in Android Studio. So you need to specify your app bundle over here, and release name, release notes here. You can change the release notes even after your application is been published. And then next, tap on next here, and release in the internal testing. So this particular internal testing will be visible for the testers which you have specified here. So these are the list of testers, and only these testers can find the app. And you can find all the pre-launch reports over here when you provide the first release, where you can identify the issues before the app launch. So in the internal testing, close testing itself, you will be getting the pre-launch report, and you can find the issues if at all there are any in your application. So in this way you will be receiving messages in your inbox, and you can just address them accordingly. So these are the statistics over here for your application. You can just try to find out with the current time duration. And publishing overview, once you publish the application, it will get reviewed from the Google team. So till then you can visit the publishing overview and try to know the status of your application. And this is a release overview. And here in the publishing overview, you also have an option like managed publishing. So you can turn on the managed publishing. So as we have not uploaded any APK or ABB, as we have not uploaded any application, so this is not enabled for us. So what this particular option do is like whenever you provide an app for review, so once the app is being reviewed, it will automatically get published. So when you turn on this particular managed publishing, then Google Play will provide an option for you to release the application after the review is done. So once the review is done, your application will be visible here. You can just release it whenever you require. So currently there is no option to schedule a release because we are not sure by when the review process will be completed. So generally the review process will take like 1 to 7 days here. So there is no any schedule option specified. So these are all the open, closed and internal testing sections, and once your app is through all these sections, then it can be moved to production. And here this is a pre-launch report, just we have discussed, and reach and devices. So how many devices are being your app, in which your app is installed, and if you are having any crashes or you want to find out what particular device your app is not able to run properly, so all this information you can connect with your analytics, I mean Google Analytics and also Firebase, and it will provide you a better approach in finding out the issues in your application code level. So device catalog here, so supported devices for your application. Whenever you target a specific version of Android, then you can find out how many devices are available over the version, so that you can clearly identify how many variants are there that support your application. Here again variants specifying the devices. So app bundle explorer, so the apks you upload to your play store are being stored in this particular app bundle explorer, and if you want to have the previous version of apk, you can find it over here. You can just download it and install it in your application and test the earlier versions as well. So here setup app integrity here. Protect your apps and games from risky and fraudulent interactions with Play Integrity API. So these are again the next level tools required to safeguard the protection of the users. So whenever you are having any application where you are providing some games or applications which might cause a risk to the user, then you can make use of these particular options. And if you want to have this particular option enabled, I will try to create a separate video on that. So because in this tutorial we are just going to cover the basic way of uploading application to the Play Store. And here this is an internal app sharing again. So quickly share app bundles and apk with your team using a link. So just like an internal testing, this is an internal app sharing. You can just upload an apk, and you can just upload your application and try to share with your testers over here with the help of internal app sharing. And advanced settings here is like app availability. So these are all the options you will get once your application is being published. And store presence, so main store listing, once you have specified all these details here, and the next time you can just visit this particular main store listing here, and you can edit these details and update the screenshots and all these things you can do whenever. So in Google Play you can just update all these details not only at the time of app publishing the app, so you can just edit the details anytime you want to. So custom store listing development, all these things we have seen earlier. So custom store listings, and here the translation services. To make your application reach the global level of audience, then you can make use of this particular translation service. If at all you want to make sure your application reach through a regional languages as well, then you can make use of this particular support here. Here we have got a store performance section where you can analyze the store listing equations by traffic source. Okay, so these are again next level tools. And this is a deep link here. So we have already done a tutorial on deep link and how to get started with the deep link. So I will be providing the links in the description section below. And these are all again the simple things you can just easily understand: ratings and reviews. So whenever someone comment on your application or provide ratings and reviews, you can just track them over here. And this is again the testing feedback. Whenever you provide your application for testing, so the feedback can be recorded over here, like from open and close testing. So Android vitals: monitor and improve your app technical quality and discoverability. And this is again performance, frame rate, crashes and ANRs. Just as like I said before, you can just make use of Firebase analytics and link all those together, and you can make use of these tools to provide a very good support to your users by identifying the crashes and fixing them timely. So this is the app size here. Monitor your app size and compare to your peers, so that's like a competitors, and try to decrease the app size so that your app gets more and more downloads. And here these are the options for monetizing. So whenever you start monetizing, you can just make use of these particular options. And price experiments, promo codes, financial reports over here. And here you can also find the in-app products here. Here it's like missing requirements for this page. You need to have a merchant account. So you can just tap on merchant account and try creating a payments profile here to get started with the in-app purchases. And here you can find the revenue, buyers details over here, and also the subscription overview. And if you find any of these things complicated or you are not able to understand, just let me know in the comment section below, because these are again the professional tools which are not mostly used by all, which are not used by all the developers. So I'm not going through in depth of these particular sections here. And here it's like a policy status. So whenever you got any issue regarding to your application, you can find them under the policy status over here. And this is the app content. So whatever you have declared here, like privacy policy, data safety, advertising ID, if at all you need to change your privacy policy page in future, you can just specify, you can just edit and add the new link. And here you can also specify the privacy policy here. And data safety, which we have just undergone the questionnaire, right? And advertising ID. So this is the basic overview of creating a new application in Play Store. And if you are facing any issues in uploading your application, just let me know in the comment section below. I will surely try to help you. So yes, this is for this tutorial, and if you are having any queries, just let me know in the comment section below. And if you like this tutorial, do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content on Flutter.